Scorpio, welcome to your May 15th to May 31st astro reel. And I'm laughing already because I'm seeing your cards and I just need to get through this opening spiel. You know how these readings go. They're timeless and signless. So if it's for you, then it's for you. If it doesn't feel like it's for you, I would invite you to sit back and allow the energies to unfold and then check back and see how you feel about it then. You don't have to have any particular placements for this reading to be for you, by the way, and you don't have to be watching at the time that it's published. Now, let's jump in. Oh, wait. If you'd like to work more personally, my mind is trying to get to the reading. Okay, if you'd like to work more personally with me, with your energy, then please let me know. You know where to find me. Now, Scorpio. You should know better. That's it's like a scolding energy. Now, you are beating up on yourself. I'm not doing this to you. You're doing this to you. Like, when I say that, it's like I'm not the one scolding you. I'm just acting out what you're doing to yourself. Now, what exactly you're doing to yourself? The minute I saw this card, I knew you were overcommitting yourself to something. And the next card that I get, true to form, is the Nine of Swords, and then boom, right after that, the Ace of Cups, and then the Eight of Swords. That's why I was laughing, because the narrative that's jumping right off the page for you right now, Scorpioinos, is that, oh my God, you told someone that you love them, you committed yourself to someone, you showed yourself to someone, and you really meant it in that moment. And now here you are beating yourself up later, like, oh my God, I can't believe I told them I love them. You're giving me mad Aquarius vibes right now. It's like, now I'm locked in, now I have to show up, these are all your fears, by the way. And I don't blame you for having those fears, because, you know, if you already are not used to showing yourself because you've been rejected so many times, you've been disappointed. I'm seeing these swords up here, like just evidence of your past disappointments in love. And this is showing up as love, by the way, as a relationship, by the way, a romantic one. But it need not be for you. It could be between you and a coworker, an institution, or just whatever. This is about the energetic dynamic is showing too much emotion and showing too much committal to something, the saying that you wanted and expressing it that way, and then regretting it later in your own time because you're like, now I'm a slave to this person, now they can hurt me again, now they can do all sorts of stuff to me, and I'm a prisoner. This is your energy, right? And then look at the next card here, the Ace of Cups. That's why I don't blame you for feeling this way, because all of your past, and then this is for real. Look at this Ace of Cups. You've got emotions. Capricorn's like somewhere closing the door so he could study more or something. He's like, I don't even want to hear any of that. But you know, this is funny. You're so funny. And then look, as if to punctuate it, it's like Eight of Swords. You know the song that I'm hearing? I'm a slave for you, I can't deny it. Something, I can't deny it. I don't know words, but this is the energy. It's like now you're like feeling so sucked into the passion of this. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Now, let's talk. I'm going to lift these energies over here because you guys know how we roll on this channel. We read energy dynamics from a higher perspective. So how it manifests for some of you down here, for example, what I was looking at is a relationship, but I'm now lifting it back up. I'm going to look at a different example. I'm seeing this manifest, for example, as you, for example, let's for example say that you know that you're getting energetic downloads, right? You're like, come on, God, give it to me. Yeah, not in the Lieutenant Dan way where you're like, come at me, God. I mean, that was too much, but like in the way where it's like, I'm ready to evolve and raise my vibration, and I call upon my higher self, and there you are doing your thing, maybe even doing a little ritual to call in more of your own energy in a very healthy way. And then boom, your energy starts to hit, it starts to come into your field, and you start regretting, because guess what? When higher frequency energies come into the field, 4 minutes, 44 seconds, what gets kicked up? The lower vibration energies. When the light comes when light shines down, guess what? You're going to see a shadow because there's something blocking that light from passing through. And so you're going to feel your shadows are going to come up, and that's why it's an invitation into self-inquiry. So if you're feeling kind of weird, it's not a sign that you shouldn't be doing what you did or asking God to evolve, or oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? It's a sign that, hey, you need to relax and allow these energies to work through you and deal with whatever comes up, any fears that come up. And going back to this example here with the relationship, you expressed yourself because you were being true to yourself, and now you need to relax and understand that you're getting spooked out because of your past. But your past doesn't mean that this is what's going to happen to you again. It doesn't mean that it's not, but it doesn't mean that it's going to happen to you again. They are two different things. And maybe you owe it to yourself to honor the relationship energy, or rather, the attraction, the attention, the love, the interest that you have. You have an Ace of Cups at your back, okay? There's a reason why you professed your love and commitment to something, some project or someone, and showed your desire to engage. It's because you, for reals, want to do it. So don't hate yourself for it. And remember, you have power. If something, you don't like something, you can always step back from it, right? Now, it's funny because as you're showing up here, you're showing up as the King of Pentacles now. And it's kind of like, wait, but over here, you're like fully in emotions and thoughts and all sorts of stuff. So you may be, see, this is your fear. Yeah, this is your fear. You're showing up all hardened now. So the reason why the reason why this message is being channeled to you, whoever you are watching, is because you may want to pull back a little bit after having exposed yourself or shown yourself or expressed your love, because you fear that your head's going to be on a platter. There's a boar's head right here by this fire. And then here in the Strength card, we have this person having this boar as a pet. So didn't I tell you earlier that you feel that now, because of your interest and because of your commitment to something, and because you expressed it, you spoke up, that now you're going to be a slave to it? Well, Spirit is telling you today, no, you're not. Okay. They didn't sing it, I did. But see, the Star card is coming in. Spirit is saying, listen, we got you. Wherever you are, we will meet you. We will meet you in your nightmares, and we will meet you in your dreams. We will meet you in your shadow, and we'll meet you in your light. We've got the Star card pouring water onto hard rocks as well as into the water. So you tell us where you're at, and we can help you out of that. We're just asking you to kind of just take it easy. Don't just throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't deny yourself and your desires. If you're going to, and now they're pulling you back to where you were before, if you're going to call something in, and remember, calling something in was part of the example that we gave with calling in your higher self, asking for divine light codes, asking this and that. But we also saw an example of calling in here, which would have been like, wow, expressing your interest or desire in someone. That's still an act of calling something in, because you're like, hey, woo woo, over here, right? And so they're saying, if you're going to call something in, you have to have the trust that goes along with that. We have the 10 of Cups here, which is emotional fulfillment. They're saying for you to think, can you be emotionally fulfilled if you're being too hard about something? They're saying if your voice is too hard, even like, so some of you, like, if somebody doesn't want to show their emotions, they really like you, and they wish that you would just hang on to them and like literally hang on to their arms and touch your hair, hang on to your arms and touch your hair and keep talking to you even though you push them away, right? And you're being so aloof and like saying, I don't know, whatever you want to do, but inside you're like, I don't care what we do, I just want to do it together with you. So scorpionic, right? So they're saying sometimes when you're in that mood, and that mode rather, and then you're like just cold and you're like, okay, whatever you want to do. I don't know, what do you want to do? Yeah, it's fine, okay, whatever. When inside you're really like, oh my God, I love you. They're saying that when you do that, you actually push people away. And so they want you to be balanced. So they want you to like take yourself out of this place where you are, it's like barbed wire. Scorpio, who are you and what are you doing? Love you. Okay, but it's like barbed wire, like I love you, but I'm gonna stab you every now and then. So you as I said that, it was like 10 minutes, 10 seconds. I don't know, that doesn't mean anything, but it's like, I love you, but I'm going to stab you a little bit every now and then so you don't get too comfortable, right? It's that kind of, like, I could leave you any moment, right? But you don't want to leave. If this is your energy, you don't want to leave. You don't want to say no. You want this like a man who's been in the desert wants that glass of water, right? Or even that cactus that he doesn't even know, but can I get water from that cactus? I'm going to try, right? So you want this so badly. Spirit is saying, well then, I added the slap, get yourself together and act like you want it. Because the same way that you're wanting somebody to fawn all over you and snuggle you up and keep coming back to you, even though you're not on your best behavior and maybe even being mean and obnoxious and aloof and whatever. Yes, I'm also talking to you, Aquarius. I feel you. I'm also feeling a little Gemini peeping out here. So somebody here, 11 minutes, 11 seconds. These are your energies. But whatever, the guides are saying, just like you want that, so does this other person. And take yourself out of yourself and think about the other person. Doesn't this other person enjoy feeling snugged up too? Don't they feel good when I give them attention? Don't they feel good that when they're trying to initiate attention with me, that I'm catching it and I'm not deflecting it? Deflection this is not high school. Indifference is not an aphrodisiac. It's just cold, aloof, and indifferent. Too cool for school. Like, we all fell for that in high school, but like, dude, where are we at? In high school, people were emotionally unavailable. The bad kids were, no, I'm kidding. The cool kids were, whatever term we want to use, right? But that was cool to us back then. Wow, this person's leaning and they're answering me with one word, sup. I'm cool. It's like, no, I need you to use your words. I need you to tell me what you need. I need you to act happy when you are happy. I'm not asking you for a full personality transplant, Scorps, but I am asking you to show up to this connection. So Spirit is pulling you up. Someone's pulling you up. I don't know. But speaking of, look at this Two of Swords. The reason why you're getting this reading here today is because you have a choice. What are you going to do? Just kidding. What you're going to do is up to you. You're going to do you anyway. But I'm just saying, this is the vibe that I'm getting from you. You're up in this 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. This is you. You want this, but look at how cold you're looking because of this. And you're shaming yourself for having shown yourself. So this is not sustainable. So Spirit is coming in here to say, what do you want? Notebook style, what do you want? I don't know. Well, you need to make a decision, because whatever it is that you want, please act in alignment with that, okay? Wow, look at that. The King of Swords is out here. 2 swords? Come on, guys. Too easy. King of Swords is like 11 minutes, 22 seconds. It's not 11 minutes, 22 seconds, but I thought I saw that, right? The King of Swords is like, hey man, what do you want to do? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Look at all these swords. What do you want to do? Think about it. But rein yourself in, because this is you, the Prince of Cups. Come on. Are you a lover or are you cold? What do you want? Because I know what you want on the inside, but on the outside, you're playing around. We're not here to play around. Look at... Just kidding. Just kidding. No violence. I wasn't hitting anybody. But if I were going to, that would be the moment. Look at this. You're all here for it. King of Wands, let's do this. 4 of Swords. I'm so pensive. Like, come on. All right? Scorpio, we all love you. We love you. But it's time. It's time to grow up, okay? And let your actions align with your words and your feelings and your responses. If you care about someone, show them you care. All right? Love you guys. If you'd like to work more personally with me, but with your own energy as opposed to the collective, you know exactly where to find me. Until then, bye.